And welcome back, Gemini. If you picked pile 2, this is going to be your reading. This is part 2, pile 2. This reading may have something to do with someone with an oval-shaped face. Doesn't have to be a female, doesn't have to be white, just an oval-shaped face. Perhaps a scar. Doesn't have to be male, doesn't have to be a black man, just a scar. And then green eyes. Now, it could be just 3 separate people. It could be one person sharing several of these traits, or a combination of all 3, okay? All right, take what resonates, please. Leave the rest behind. You have the Death card, Scorpio energy, transformation, endings, change, transition, some type of release, letting go of something. This 9 of Pentacles is about your efforts and success, the achievement, the independence, the self-sufficiency that you're striving for. The struggle is going to come to an end, but it's because you're being honest and fair. You will be cutthroat if necessary. You're objective, you're truthful, and independent. And if something is not serving you or feeling like it's weighing you down, you cut it off. You're done, okay? You're being advised, to be this wise and devoted balance between head and heart type of energy. But, you're a Gemini. You're both. You will be fluctuating back and forth between those 2 personas. One being balanced between your heart and your head, and then the other being very honest and cutting out what doesn't serve you, okay? You're stressing yourself out for no reason. You're giving yourself extra and added worry with this 9 of Swords energy, these sleepless nights, anxiety, depression. You might be having some negative thoughts that are hard to break their habits. The thought process of how you look at yourself or think about things might be a little bit negative and not so very optimistic. You need to work on that because it's all in your head. There's no reason to be having anxiety. You just are you've been traumatized by something. Somebody always tends to be hiding something or avoiding something. It's using lying, deception, or trickery. However, you're worrying over this for no reason. There's not this King of Swords, I don't know who the King of Swords is. A person that's more than likely, doesn't have to be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, who's very logical and analytical, emotionally detached even. They're kind of in an authoritative position in your life, but you feel like they're hiding something from you or deceiving you in some way, and it's causing you to be anxious and negative thought patterns, okay? What you need to do is realize that you have the willpower. Okay, you are very resourceful and you're going to be manifesting. You need to manifest what you want. You need to come up in this Queen of Wands energy, this fire energy, this passionate and determined energy, okay? Self-assured, charismatic, confident, okay? Attractive energy. You're manifesting that. You're also manifesting and working towards balance and patience. You need to be I feel like you're definitely making the adjustments, like I said, cutting out what doesn't serve you, and adding what is needed, okay, in order to make you be successful. Just remember to stay out of this naivety, head in the clouds type energy, and just think that, everything's going to be okay. You got to work hard to stay focused, and you have to commit and be more dedicated than ever to that goal, whatever it is that you want. Don't go into it with these dreamy eyes, because then you're going to let yourself down with the expectations that you put on that, attached to that, okay? Don't do that. Just know that you are committed and dedicated and will put in the work and effort to fulfill your manifestation, to bring it to fruition, okay? Yeah, you've got to start trying to train yourself out of the negative thought process and the self sabotage that you experience. This is a time for you to have faith, Okay, you have to take a leap of faith. You have to know and be aware that there are possibilities of adventure and freedom out there, but you have to take that leap. You have to have faith that you're going to land on your feet. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be okay. You're going to be all right. All right, Gemini. What else does Gemini need to know, Spirit? What else does Gemini thinking? Yeah, this is a time of judgment, awakening. It's a reckoning. Okay, you need to reflect over, you know, how far you've came, how you got there, and keep in mind those that weighted you down and those that helped you up. Okay, because you need to surround yourself with individuals who are supportive and a positive reinforcement or energy supporting where you're headed, what you want, your dreams, your goals that you've set for you. Because if you don't have people that support and pour into you around you, it's going to be that much more difficult. Also, you need the support of those around you to continue to feel like you have actually accomplished something and you have succeeded in you know, growing and rising. Okay, you have a Two of Cups out here, soulmate energy, soulmate entity, soulmate energy or entity, I guess, really. Somebody you have a close bond with, spiritual connection. They are part of your reflection, what you're awakening to and recognizing. Okay, so it's like a clarity moment, but it's also coming full circle, and it's also having to pay what's owed or receive what's owed if you're on the receiving end. Okay. Yeah. You have a tendency to become a little possessive, or you're dealing with somebody who gets a little possessive. Either way, boundaries must be set and made. Limits need to be put and placed on certain things. You need to really define the situation before it gets any deeper, because that needs to be established in this particular situation. Not so much titles, but just what it is that you're doing, you know, and that make sure you're on the same page with this person. Yes, this is a twin flame. It may feel, it is a soul connection of sorts, but not necessarily the soulmate, the one. This could be your mirror twin flame that you're supposed to be learning from. But there will be definitely a spiritual connection. You're going to have to make a decision regarding them as well. Okay? And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a choice that's going to lead, you know, to a negative outcome. It could be a positive outcome. I feel like you're being tested to see if you learned your lessons from the past, the immediate past, the recent past. Okay, you're gonna have success and victory. I see it here, triumph and rewards, recognition for your work. You know, praise. Yeah, I see celebrations. You know what I'm saying? I see some type of congratulations will be in store. Okay, like some type of completion, maybe I don't know, promotion or graduation even. You have a lot of choices out there. You're going to have a lot of opportunities that will be given to you at this time as well. Anything else, Spirit, that Gemini needs to know at this time? Spirit. Gemini messages, please. Anything that Gemini needs to know at this time? Okay, here we go. Yeah, you need to show up in this Queen of Wands energy. Very passionate, determined, attractive and confident, self-assured and charismatic. Just have faith in yourself. Love you and demand the same love be given you as you give out. Because if you're pouring into someone who's not pouring anything back, you need to let that go. Okay? You need reciprocity right now in the relationships that you're dealing with. Okay? Anything else, Spirit, for Gemini concerning this reading here? No? Okay. I think that might be it, Gemini. All right. Okay, nope. Something popped out right as I said that. Yeah, new love is coming in. Okay, an emotional awakening, some intuitive spirituality, like your calling. You may get your calling and actually hear your calling and purpose, like where you're headed. Yeah, just don't forget, once you get in the spotlight that you're about to be put in, don't forget to be generous and charitable and be supportive and sharing with those around you that you are fair, and show gratitude as well, okay? All right. Okay, so I think this is about it. We're going to wrap this up. All right. Take care, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you were returning from part 1, I truly appreciate you showing up and, supporting me in this channel and these readings. Please like, share, and subscribe if you have not done so already. And the number and all the information will be found in the description if you would like to book a personal reading or donate to my channel. Find that in the description. All right, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Love you, Virgo. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. And I'll see you. I said Virgo. I'm sorry, Gemini. Be good to yourself. Take care. And I'll see you next time, Gemini. All right. Bye-bye.